Been coming here for quite a while in uniform. Last year I retired after 36 years, and I wanted to. As a lot of people know me, my background is First Nation. I'm Ojibwe from Northern Ontario, and when I joined the military 36 years ago, I met a maritimer, and 36 years ago we were married. And today what I wanted to do was to do a presentation to the Legion, but if you'll bear with me, it looks like I have a lot written here, but it's large print. So, Aboriginal Canadians have demonstrated time and again that their great service and sacrifice for our country through their participation in Canada's military, particularly during times of conflict. Although past treaties with the government often meant that they were not compelled to serve, many felt it was their duty to do so. While the lack of official records meant that the exact statistics are often hard to determine, Aboriginal men and women have served in Canada's military in impressive numbers. To do so, they have often had to overcome challenges such as cultural differences, learning a new language, and even traveling great distances just to enlist. As we all know, on August 4th, 1914, Canada, as a member of the British Empire, went to war against Germany. It would be more than 4 years of terrible loss of life before the Great War was over. More than 4,000 Aboriginal Canadians would volunteer for service. On September the 10th, 1939, Canadians found themselves in conflict again as our country declared war on Germany and entered the Second World War. Once again, Canada's Aboriginal men and women entered the call of duty. By March 1940, more than 100 had volunteered, and by the end of the war in 1945, more than 3,000 status Indians, as well as an unknown number of Inuit, Métis, and First Nations people had enlisted. The story of Aboriginal involvement in the Second and First World Wars, the Korean War, and the Canadian forces during peacetime is a proud one. It is estimated that more than 7,000 served in the great conflicts of the 20th century, with at least 500 giving their lives. In addition, Aboriginal communities made substantial financial donations as well as contributing clothing, food, and land to the Canadian war effort. The names of several of our warships, like the HMCS Iroquois, HMCS Micmac, and HMCS Huron, all of which participated in the Korean War, are an indication of our country's esteem for the proud heritage of Aboriginal Canadians. Aboriginal Canadian veterans have a monument in Ottawa commemorating the military service. The National Aboriginal Veterans Monument is a striking sculpture which incorporates images of 4 spiritual guides, seen as being important to military success: the wolf, the bear, the bison, and the caribou. The qualities these spiritual guides represent were keys to these brave Aboriginal Canadian success as snipers, scouts, and soldiers. Today in the Canadian forces there are approximately 3,500 Aboriginal men and women in uniform serving in the Army, Navy, or Air Force. They are working in occupations and trades from padre to doctor, vehicle technician to dental assistant, construction engineers, and meteorologists. I am very proud to have served Canada in the Canadian Forces for the past 36 years, not only as a member of the military, but also as an Anishinaabe Kwe, or a Native woman. At this time, on behalf of all Aboriginal veterans, past and present, it is my great honor to present to the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 120 a print by a Cree painter by the name of Michael Lonechild entitled "The Battle That Lingers." Just pull the bottom. The print is entitled "The Battle That Lingers." The painting depicts native soldiers holding a smudging ceremony before going into battle. The smudging ceremony is a mixture of 4 sacred medicines: cedar, sweetgrass, sage, and tobacco. This was done ahead of a battle so that in case the Aboriginal soldier was killed, his body and spirit would be cleansed before meeting the Creator. The smoke that rises shows the images of our Native ancestors in the heavens looking out over the soldiers. So on behalf of myself and Dave, we would like to present this print to all the, and honoring all of our Aboriginal veterans. Miigwech, thank you.